Hi beautiful people, if you saw my previous video where I did my pedicure with these fabulous colors, now I'm going to be doing my manicure using these colors. Thanks for joining me on Tracy Mac Mobile Nails. Please don't forget to subscribe and share, it matters. So these are what I'll be using for this video. Young Nail products that I just received, and it's the applicator, and also I bought a little sample in the little tubes. They were $13 and they're really tiny. They could probably give me one more manicure out of it, but I tried it just to make sure that if I would like the applicator versus the little containers where you have to scoop it up with a brush. So I'm just preparing my nails, dehydrating it with the alcohol, and of course the pushing back the cuticles. And that is a orally cuticle pusher. I love it dearly. It kind of does everything. It pushes back the cuticle and clean it away. So I'm part of the young nail community, and I've learned so much from these nail techs. I'm not sure if they're licensed, but most of them are. But either way, they're nail techs to me, and I've learned so much from them. And I love watching their stuff. And so Young Nail had a flash sale the other day, and previously I bought a few of their products, like the airbrush and all the system, at a nail trade show that was close by. So I bought the airbrush and a few of their and almost I think it came with all of the colors for the airbrush, and that was it. So I became a part of the community, and I learned a lot about their products. I started watching a lot of their videos to teach me how to use the product, and I kind of fell in love with their hard gel. So I ordered the little kit. It was like $13. It comes with I think about 6 different type of gel, hard gel, self-leveling, and then the bond, which I keep hearing everybody saying their bond is like the best. And actually I still have my nails on and they're starting to grow out. I'm like, oh my god, is it lifting yet? No lifting so far. And I'm on my about a week and a half now, or a week almost. So but they also had a flash sale 2 days ago, or yesterday, starting Friday. They had a flash sale, and I went in, I bought I really wanted their e-file. It's still a little pricey for me, but they had the bits. See, look at my e-file right there. That's the one the school gave me, and I had to work with it. And honestly, since I saw the e-file that they have, I haven't used it now. I just saw it. I'm like, oh gosh, I don't like this. It works for blending and basic cleaning of the cuticles, but I have a few bits that I had bought off the internet, but I ended up buying Young Nails ended up having their flash sale on, I think, about 8 of their e-file bit for $50, and normally they're like 19 something each. So I got that, and I got that before I got the the e-file, sorry, the e-file. But I figured, imagine getting 8 of those times $20 and $50, 48. So I was excited about that. So I'm using their first time using their bond, and I'm telling you, it works really good. They even tell you to use it also. Well, it's a bond, you dehydrate your nails and it's their bond. I have used it with different polish, which you'll be seeing in this video, and I love it so far. And guys, know that I hate working on my hands, and this is the first time I'm using hard gel from Young Nails. I normally use Builder gel from Orally, and I really love it, but sometimes it's so hard to see in those containers. And when you take it out all my stuff is in one room, and the room is either too hot or too cold or just fine, and so it makes the builder gel a little bit temperamental. But I use it still for overlays and for charm adhesives, and it works great for that. And this right here is just a little light. I'm just gonna use that for like little rhinestones or things like that. Like you saw that I used that in my previous video. Now I'm applying the a base coat that they say to apply before you put any tips on. Well, actually, in one of the videos it says put the tips on first and then the base coat, and it shows that when you about to do the gel on over the tip, also put the builder. If you're sculpting your nails, then you use it as well. Sculpt your nails, and before you take off the form, you go ahead and you put the base coat before you take the form off. Tracy said do that so that since the form is just a shape of the nail but not strong enough, so when you take the form off it doesn't damage. So I'm not using tips, I'm not using a form, I'm using dual form. And I wanted to do this because I wanted to try it out. I saw him do a video on it from Young Nails, and Greg did a video on it, and I'm like, wait a minute, I have dual forms, I'm gonna try this. So what I ended up doing was building the nail. I didn't put it on the whole fingernail because primarily that's what the dual form is for, but I was afraid that it would ooze out on the side, and since I'm like working with one hand and I need literally 4 hands to work with a dual form, that I was afraid that it would ooze out. I didn't have the capability of cleaning it. So when I put it literally on the tip, it's easier to control. Then I could just flip it over, which is best to flip it over or hold it down before you cure it and clean underneath. What I do with this is just a basic flash cure, maybe no more than 20 seconds, just to get it on the nail and harden a little bit, and I'll let it sit there while I finish the rest of my fingers. So the dual form, as you know, most of the time your point finger, index finger are the same tip size. So in this case it was for the dual form, and I didn't want to go get another one out and you know, make it all sticky and so forth. So I just kind of skipped that and went from different fingers, and then when I took it off, then I reuse it on the either the pointy or right there I had it on my index. Then when it cures and it's hard enough, I'll take it and put it on my my pointy finger that was on my index. Sorry. So I wish that I had a light that was hanging so that I could just push my nail underneath it, and so that eliminates when you put it inside of the lamp that it moves and create an air bubble. Now if you have an air bubble while you're doing your nails, especially most of the time that will only be created with the dual form. If you have an air bubble, you have to make sure you file it down and get rid of that air bubble because it will lift. I had a couple of them, and so therefore when I took the nail form off, I just kind of filed it down a little bit. So far this is, you know, what you do in order to take the dual forms off. You just kind of wiggle it, jiggle it a little bit. I don't have that little I think they call like a magic wand where they clip the edging. I was showing you right there the little bubble that was formed, but I ended up just filing it down. And so what I did, I used the tubing to build the to put inside the dual form. But then one time to do my nails, I'll be using the applicator. And the reason why I did that, just so I could get the feel of both, to see if I like working with the just the container with a brush or the applicator. And honestly, doing it on my hand, it's not really fair to give an answer because it's just hard working on your hand. You might say, oh God, I hate the applicator, but it's not the applicator, it's the fact that you're working on your hand. And I'm a right hand, so when time to do anything with my left hand, forget it. And it's so much different when somebody's facing you, giving you their hands, versus when you're sideways, up above. It's, for me, I don't know if I'll ever get the hang of it, but that's what it looks like, the length. I'm gonna cut it down, but I'd rather it being longer than shorter. And you can go see where it oozed out right there, and it kind of oozed out before I had the chance to clean it. And again, it's harder doing it on yourself, to try to hold it down when you need 2 fingers to hold it down and clean it at the same time. Then you need a third hand. But what I did, I ended up filing it down later. So that's what I ended up doing with this. It came out kind of thin because I knew I was going to go over it with the applicator, and it was kind of I'm showing you right there the different air bubbles that was created. and one of them at the side, I didn't like how it came out, but I just did the form over it, and it works. It works just fine. The curing for this is really hard, again, because of you need like three hands to work. I really like how they came out just for the first time. You see how thin they are, but that's okay. I just wanted to get the nails on so I could start working and building the nail with the applicator. So I'm gonna put my little container away and clean off my little brush a little bit, because it does kind of get sticky and a little messy, and start using the applicator. So just sit around and watch. My table that I have is a mobile table. It's tinier than the normal table. When I'm finished with my room, I will do a reveal, I guess. But in the meantime, it's just I'm still practicing. I'm still trying to get the hang of what I want to do with my license. So I'm going to go ahead, and this will be the first time that I'm using the Young Nail applicator, and I'm telling you guys, I love them both. I can't pick one over the other. Definitely for working on myself, I love them both, but I need to do it on a client. And when I say client, my friends that allow me to practice on them. But I went on vacation and I took another gel to try it out. This one didn't come yet. Well, I didn't order it yet, and I swear, like within a week, they were all popping off, breaking, cracking, and I was in a tropical country, so that didn't help. But I felt bad that it did that, but I learned, guess what? Throw that gel away and don't even look at it again. So, but I thank all the young ladies that allowed me to practice, and people just don't understand when they come and allow you to practice on them how much it you can learn from one client, how much you can learn even when you're like long time doing nails. So look at the arch. I'm liking how it looks. It's it's I'll go back and build it a little bit more, but I'm liking it. But again, for I would really prefer to give my honest opinion on the Young Nail applicator and the tube when I have done it on a client versus myself. But I should be doing one this week, and I will do a video on that to give you a more honest decision on the product. But so far, using it on myself and knowing that I have, even though I'm a right-hander, I'm too lefty when it comes to working doing nails. One, I'm impatient. I love whoever invented the lamp, because I cannot sit and wait for polish to dry. I will bang it somehow, some kind of way it will crack. It's just, I'm impatient. And it's not even that I'm impatient. I have two boys and I'm constantly active with them. I either gotta stop the video and come back and do, either feed them or whatever the case may be. I love that the applicator could just go on a little stand, and when you open it, it's not oozing out or anything. It's just, it doesn't make it a mess. I like that about it. I think I still need to be able to control it a little bit better at the cuticle area, but again, that has a lot to do with the fact that I'm doing it on myself. So anyways, get back to my table. On the right hand side that you're watching all my little stuff, I had bought a cute container, if you want to call it. It's like a makeup tray. It had like 3 different layers to it, but it was good. It was perfect to put all my acetone and brushes, and well, not my brushes, because those have to be enclosed, but different things that already had lids on them, glue and things. See, look how they're looking. They look really nice. Yeah, so I bought it from AliExpress. And I checked the tracking. I said I got it. And I'm like looking all over my yard. Oh, I'm like, I can't wait to put my little display stuff. Because when you clean off your table, you just want to lift one thing clean and keep moving. Well, I have to take all this stuff off, clean it, put it back on. So, and the table's not that big. Like, again, it's a mobile table. So it's enough for like my little lamp that clips on the edge. My light that clips on the edge. All the little stuff on the right there. Whatever I need to put there. I had to move the handrest. I had to move that so you can see a better view. And oh, look at that, it's looking good. I wish, I don't know why they keep them that length. But anyways, yeah, and my lamp. And um I want an L table, but again, I don't want to invest too much in um like the tables and stuff like that till I know I want a mobile bust. That's why I call my name Tracy Mac Mobile Nails, because I want a mobile bust, and I'm looking into um the cosmetology and barbering board to see what's the requirement. So I'm reading up about that right now. But in the meantime, I'll be doing my nails and my family's nails and posting YouTube videos. The show was once called My Life on a Hill, and that's because I wanted to do things. I know that I would change up different things I've had cooking, and it's not that about cooking, it's just that how I cook to make life healthier or easier for me, because I'm not a cook. Like my sister, she has a YouTube channel. She is the Bear Pantry Show, and she has a cooking channel. She's the one that you know, well, I first learned how to cook from my husband when I first moved out, and later on, there are different things that I would ask my mom about, and of course, she would omit one of the part of the recipe, and then I would ask my auntie, she would help me, and then of course my sister would, and then she started the YouTube channel, and so she has a book that I ended up buying, that she would do her recipes on the YouTube. Oh, that right there is my little remote for my cell phone, so I could get to click it off, click it on without have to put my hand in and out of the video like you saw in one part, because I don't know where I had it at the time. Guys, look how it turned out. I know I could do better at filing and things like that, but again, when it comes to doing my nails, it's like, I'm done. So this is the color that I'll be using that I did on my toes, except I'm implementing the pink and some glitter. And this is where I'm going to put on the bond again, so that whatever I put on can stick and last longer. And again, it's regular polish, and I know regular polish lasts a little bit longer on extensions, but it's still on. It's still on, and I still have all my rhinestones, because I don't have, other than crazy glue, I don't have a regular glue to put on regular polish. And when it comes to crazy glue, I'm always like, I can't handle the smell of it for too long. So that's why I did the dual form, to try and eliminate the tip, because also with the tip, when it's on my finger, it tends to, when my nail grow out, that's a Cara Sky regular glitter. I'm going to be putting that on my pinky, so that when I put the rhinestone on, it shows up really more of a bling bling with the glitter behind it and the rhinestone. So see, that's my hand in the camera. For some reason I couldn't find my remote, but yeah, that's Cara. Oh, no, I was zooming in. That's what I was doing, and those are the nail polish that I'll be using. And that right there is the last one. That's the top coat that allows the Orly Epic to last longer than a week. And so, yeah, what was I talking about before this? So, what else? Yeah, so anyways, I'm going to go back to the tray. They said the tray was delivered. I never have it, so I had to do, the normal dispute, and they ended up reimbursing me back my money. And so far, I don't have a tray. And I want one so bad, but I'm picky. I'm picky about what I want. I want something real pretty, and I want to be able to put rhinestone, or like, I have in my cart at AliExpress it's a roll of glitter paper, but you get to cut it and put it on that. So I have that waiting in my cart if I decide to get another, which I will get another tabletop holder for my little extra stuff, so I could put everything in there and kind of make it all cute, bling bling it. I saw that Cara Sky has a lamp. Oh my gosh, she has it with rhinestone, and I'm like, I wanted to do that to my Orly, because I rhinestone everything. If you watch the rest of my videos, I do a lot of stuff. I do shirts, I do glitter shirts, rhinestone shirts, I do rhinestone shoes. I just rhinestone my Nike pink shoes, but I didn't do a video on it because at that time I'm like, I'm not doing YouTube again. But so far I decided to do it again. But I have some cute shoes. It's on my Instagram, just the pictures on my Instagram, which is Tracy Mac Mobile Nails. So you could go follow me there. You could see the Nike bling bling shoes. It's so cute. When I went on vacation, you had to take your shoes off to go through security, and one of the girls was at the beginning where I took my shoes off, and when I ran to make sure that I had my shoes back at the exit, she was watching me with a smile on her face, and I'm like, like, what's going on? And she goes, I love your shoes. I'm like, oh, thank you. But they were, if I would have bought them from Etsy, I think it was Etsy. If I would have bought them from Etsy, I rhinestoned the Nike sign on both sides and also the back. It was $5.25. I bought the Nike for like 100 and something, and then, but I bling bling it myself. So look how much I saved. And if I bought the whole thing, the shoes and the rhinestones already, everything, the sides and the back with the rhinestone would have cost me $575, I think, or $525. Where I bought the shoes and I bling bling it myself. So I love bling bling. I'm a bling bling girl. And also, if you watch some of my videos, I was getting into the deco den with the phone. I did my own phone case. I'm not sure if I put that on the video as well. I did a lot of things that I didn't put it on YouTube because I was just exhausted, editing, putting up videos and getting 10 views, 5 views. But I know it's a process, but I'm back on and I'm still deciding what I'm going to do. So on my next video, what I'm going to do is make some molds like I did for my toes and also for my ring finger right here. But I'll do more molds and implement them. And so I'll do the molds as a video for arts and craft people that have originally followed me for arts and craft. I will do the mold, and then the next video I'll show you how I implement them on the nails. So if you are mad because now I'm doing nails and not arts and craft, please just work with me. I'll do both, and I'll do a little bit of my daily routine, like my food that I just posted, the garbanzo beans. I had to post it because I'm on an eating plan right now, and I'm started at 127. I went down to 114, and then I went on vacation last year, came back at 127, and could not for the life of me jump 120. And so a friend of my sister, her name is Tracy as well, she put me on a plan. And I don't want to say what the plan is because she's trying to write a book, so she's kind of using me as a test. And I'm 47, so it became so hard for me to lose weight. I would exercise every day. Then my husband's be like, "Stop! You're exercising too much," And then I think I was eating. I had to be able to eat certain amount of stuff per day and in a different time of the day. So with her eating plan, I feel good. I feel healthy. I feel energetic. Like I used to be able to take naps at 3, and now I'm like nap free, and I feel the difference. Even if I eat one banana now, I feel like a headache. That's how much I've eliminated sugar out of my life. Every now and then I cheat at the movies. Maybe that's once every 2 weeks, but I don't do it all the time. And right now, as of today, okay, so I went on vacation the other day at 114 something. I forgot what the something was. And I came back and I was trying to stick to my eating plan, and I did, but oh my gosh, please have this meat pie called Dario's meat pie. I'll make anybody cheat. I'm sorry, it's so good. I cheated on that like twice for the whole 14 days that was there. But the thing that got to me was that I wasn't eating 6 times a day, which is 3 meals and 3 snacks, because it was just, we were always on the go, or I wasn't always buy food. And so based on that, I came back at 119. So I've been so afraid to report to Tracy because, I feel like I let her down. But guess what? Today I'm at 115, and hopefully by tomorrow I will hop that back down to the 114. And I can't remember what the point what is. I know I have it written down. But anyways, right there I'm putting on the glitter on the inner side of my inner part of my nails. I'm telling you, I forgot to top coat it, but it looks so pretty because it looks just glittery all over. And that I like that little style right there. It's a cute one that I picked up. Can you see it? It's kind of hard. So anyways, I'm going to be putting on the second part of Epic. Oh no, this one is the black Epic, and I'm just drawing lines down the center of the pink. And I am horrible at freehand. I can't even draw a straight line without a ruler, but I kind of managed to do this one. I guess because it was not a long nail. If it was any longer than that, forget it. But I'm going to be doing that too for a few videos. I'm going to be using a lot of decals, a lot of stamping, decal stamping, foils, a lot of foils. And I'm going to be having some nails like press-on nails already done for purchase, and in one of the videos I'm going to do it for a prize. But so if you're watching just for arts and craft, again, hey, nails is like arts and craft, right? I mean, we got to be artsy to design nails. It's just not about putting on nails, it's about putting on a pretty design. So just bear with me, I'll do a little bit of everything. So so this is, no, this one right here is the second stage to any epic polish. Is there's one, the polish, and two, the top coat, and this allows the polish to last longer than a week. And I'm using my, which I love, you guys, my Orly builder, and I'm going to be using that for the rhinestone. I'm hooking up my lamp. I don't always keep it plugged in, but I am going to put that on. And you guys know that when you put top coat, gel top coat, or any hard gel on top of regular polish, if it's not dry completely, it'll start to like warp up. It'll start to like shrink up and peel and everything. So I had to wait. As you can see, it got a little bit darker from earlier videos because I kind of night started the setting, and the light from the outside through the curtains weren't coming in anymore. So it was just my little desk lamp that I have, and it was just a tiny one. I have one for videoing, but I didn't have it hooked up at the time because I had started at daytime. And so yeah, I'm just putting on rhinestone on the pinky, and then I'm going to put on one on my left ring finger because I'm sorry, my right ring finger, because I can't make flowers. I can't do the 3D flowers with my left hand. So I'm going to be doing a 3D flower on my left hand, but I could do it with my right hand. So on my right ring finger, I always put like rhinestone or a bow or something like that. So so my rhinestone, other than the ones that you'll see, I bought a few, and those are the 3D gel. I did that in my previous pedicure video, and I love it because, since I don't work with acrylic, I can handle the smell. I can't make the most of the 3D flowers with acrylic. Well, this one is a 3D or 4D gel for flowers, and it's best that every time you make like an image or a petal or something, it's best that you cure it, because once it sits there, it starts to melt, and the texture in the flower tends to disappear, and it looks kind of like, I don't know, like fake. So anyways, I'm going to be making that, and you can watch how I do that, because I also did it in a previous video for my pedicure if you saw that one. So and I love the little tool right there. It helps to form the petal. I have the molds for the flower. For the mold, yeah, for the pedicure I did the molds for the flower. This one I'm doing it freehand, and oh, look at it. It looks. Oh, I was telling you about my rhinestone. My rhinestone, I got it from a website. You can't tell if Swarovski's or regular. Her crystals are the bomb. But anyways, guys, thanks for sticking it out to the end. I look out for my next video, and please don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends. Hey, you like my little watermark to my right? Take care. Bye bye now.